for the betterment of everybody.
The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria is embattled at a time the apex bank needs leadership to drive the newly introduced monetary policies. The latest battle is between Godwin Emefiele and the State Security Services. Some groups allege there is a secret plot to arrest the CBN governor and accuse him of financing terrorism. A group known as the Justice Center has commended the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court for restraining the DSS from arresting Godwin Emefiele.
Having done this ruling is an indictment on him. He wants to use the court as an instrument to comment an irregular proceeding. So if the president doesn't want to sack him, if he doesn't want to honorable resign, we'll go to court, do it properly. That's exactly what the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court said. He said you want to use the court to commence irregular proceeding.
There were protests and petitions against the State Security Services submitted to the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation, the Presidency, and the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. It appears the troubles of Godwin Emefiele started when he announced plans to redesign the Naira notes and later introduced a cash withdrawal limit policy. But the Department of State Security says it is unfazed by the propaganda and intimidation from different interest groups to undermine its investigation. It says it is discharging its responsibility in the overall interest of the nation, citizens, and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and it will remain focused and unbiased.
The latest cashless policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria remains a topical issue among the citizens. While some stakeholders applaud the policy as a step in the right direction, many others have critiqued the initiative as insensitive to the common man. As representatives of the people, many of the legislators here belong to the second school of thought. This explains the rationale behind a motion for the suspension of the policy until the CBN governor comes before the House to address grey areas. Godwin Emefiele was bid to be on the floor of the House last Thursday, but he wrote to inform the lawmakers he was on an official trip with President Muhammadu Buhari. He assured the House of his availability this Tuesday. But at Tuesday's plenary, another letter indicating he was still outside the country was read by the Speaker.
Regrettably, the governor is unavailable to brief the House of Representatives at this time because he has other pre-scheduled official engagements he is currently addressing abroad.
The letter drew the anger of some of the members.
You are coming together with a policy that is commencing just next week or 2 weeks. I believe coming back to address some of these daunting challenges is quite imperative than any other things we are doing.
I would just want to appeal to the members of the House with the Speaker to go about giving a new date.
Whether he comes or he doesn't come, we have passed a resolution asking him to suspend, and Senate has concurred. So what we should be looking at is to see whether he will disregard the both chambers resolution.
This is the first meeting of members of different support groups of the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in Ondo State, Southwest Nigeria. 2 members from each support group were selected to attend the all-important meeting coordinated by the Southwest Secretary of the campaign group, Ifedayo Abegunde. Those who attended the meeting were drawn from the 18 local government areas of the state.
Those reside in the unit.
Addressing the gathering, Abegunde said the strength of each support group will be assessed to ensure that members work together for the victory of Tinubu.
Collect and write report about them. Then we will meet again. I am advising them that before the campaign starts, the full campaign starts, they still have the opportunity to structure themselves to the unit, to be ready for the campaign, so that we can do it in such a way that we can ensure victory for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Ondo State.
The former member of the House of Representatives said the APC presidential candidate remains the best man for the job.
The best out of the 3 of them, Asiwaju has the capacity, he has everything that is needed. As a matter of fact, what he did in Lagos State is an example. It's for people to know that if only what he did in Lagos State is what he's coming to do in the federal, it will turn the economy of the nation around.
Other members of the group spoke on the essence of the meeting and the need for the support groups to work as a team.
This is